Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is AussieTash. Today we're going to be reacting to and watching the top 10 landmarks in America, places to visit in the USA. Let's just jump into this video.
As one of the largest and most diverse countries in the world, the United States boasts an amazing amount of landmarks. From the skyscrapers of New York and Chicago to the wonders of Yellowstone and Alaska, there's just more that you can ask for. And being that there's so many, it's tempting to come up with the entire list. So today in this video, we present to you 10 of the most outstanding tourist attraction sites in the US. Some of these sites you might never be lucky to visit in person. So stick around this video up until the end to find out how blessed America is. Number 10. Niagara Falls. Known in the past as the premier honeymoon destination, Niagara Falls is a geological wonder, and it's not only one of the most popular tourist attractions in the state of New York, but also functions as one of the major power providers to the state itself. It lies in the extreme northwest of New York State, along with the US-Canadian border, which is formed by the Niagara River. Here, masses of water from Lake Erie plunge over an almost 200-foot drop to flow into Lake Ontario, attracting more than 12 million visitors a year. One of the most impressive and best-known falls in the world, the Niagara Falls is comprised of 3 waterfalls: American Falls, Horseshoe Falls, and Bridal Veil Falls. The wonder of the falls has intrigued many and has prompted daredevils to conquer the falls in various contraptions, from wooden barrels to rubber balls. Number 9. Alcatraz. Alcatraz Island in the chilly waters of California's San Francisco Bay is the site of an abandoned federal prison which housed some of America's most difficult and dangerous felons during its years of operation from 1934 to 1963. Among those who served time at the maximum security facility were the notorious gangster Al Scarface Capone and murderer Robert Birdman of Alcatraz Stroud. No inmate ever successfully escaped the Rock, as the prison was nicknamed, although more than a dozen known attempts were made over the years. After the prison was shut down due to high-end operating costs, the island was occupied for almost 2 years, starting in 1969 by a group of Native American activists. Today, historic Alcatraz Island, which was also the site of a U.S. military prison from the late 1850s to 1933, is a popular tourist attraction. It stands as one of the most iconic scenes in American history.
Okay, Niagara Falls. America pretty much shares that with Canada, don't they? From what I've learned, Canada really have the hot spots to go to get the best views of Niagara Falls. Alcatraz, that just looks so cool. Please leave a comment. Have you been in there? We've all seen the movie The Rock with Sean Connery in it. It just looks so creepy. The history of it is just so cool. Again, yes, please leave a comment if you've been there, if you've got any pictures of it. Tell me your stories. I'd love to hear them.
Number 8. The Hollywood Sign. When it comes to icons, this towering sign undoubtedly stands tall. Originally erected in 1923 to promote a housing development called Hollywoodland, the enormous sign, which lost its last 4 letters in 1949 and got a massive makeover in 1978, now acts like a towering beacon for anyone who dreams of being in the movies. Get good views of the sign along Mulholland Highway as it snakes through the Hollywood Hills, as well as from the Griffith Observatory and Lake Hollywood Park. Since it was dedicated in 1923, the Hollywood sign has become a Los Angeles center of interest. Today, the 40-foot tall, 350-foot-long sign is in its best condition ever, thanks to the ongoing preservation efforts of the Hollywood Sign Trust. From hiking trails to unique views on horseback and even in a helicopter, welcome to one of the most adorable places in America. Number 7. Yellowstone National Park. Home to an incomparable combination of natural beauty, rugged wilderness, majestic peaks, abandoned wildlife, and the world's largest concentration of geysers and thermal features, it's no wonder Yellowstone was named America's first national park. From hiking and horseback riding to fishing and scenic wildlife tours, there are plenty of things to do across its 2 million acres. The iconic spots, Old Faithful, Lower Falls, and Yellowstone Lake, may be familiar from paintings and photographs, but seeing them in person is a humbling, enthralling experience you can enjoy year-round. This one-of-a-kind center of tourist attraction deserved a slot in our listing.
Yellowstone National Park, the home of Yogi Bear. Wow, that just looked beautiful, didn't it? Those hot springs, wow, I'd love to sit in them. Again, please leave a comment. Have you been there? Did you go hiking? What did you do there? What did you see there? It just looks really cool.
Number 6. Mount Rushmore. Built on sacred Native American land and sculpted by a man with ties to the Ku Klux Klan, Mount Rushmore National Memorial features the 60-foot faces of 4 great American presidents who represent the birth, growth, and development and preservation of the United States. Open year-round and located near hotels, the park includes a half-mile walking trail, museum, gift shop, and dining room. America's shrine of democracy, Mount Rushmore was fraught with controversy even before it was completed 79 years ago. So it's not a surprise that the monument has on many occasions drawn protests over various issues. Some of these include its location on indigenous land, debates about whether another commander-in-chief deserves a spot on the mountain, and a Hollywood controversy over an Alfred Hitchcock movie partially filmed on the site. Either way, Mount Rushmore is an eye-catching sight in South Dakota's Pennington County. Number 5. The Empire State Building. Empire State Building is a steel-framed skyscraper rising 102 stories. It was completed in New York City in 1931 and was the tallest building in the world until 1971. Yes, so it had a sight of the roofs of all other buildings in the world for a period of 30 years, and that's 3 decades to be precise. It's located in Midtown Manhattan on 5th Avenue at 34th Street. The Empire State Building remains one of the most distinctive and famous buildings in the United States and is one of the best examples of modernist Art Deco design. It rises 1,454 feet from ground to antenna and features the only 360-degree open-air vantage point of Midtown. The 86th and 102nd floor observatory are open on Monday to Friday, and on a clear day, you can see up to 6 states. The second-floor museum offers guests interactive exhibits that invite visitors on a journey from the building's construction to its current place in pop culture. The Empire State Building is surely the jewel of New York City.
The Empire State Building, the jewel of New York City. I love that. Imagine being up there at night time overlooking New York City. As for Mount Rushmore, I recently reacted to a video about the sculpture of Mount Rushmore. Oh my gosh, I found it so fascinating. And the hidden tunnels behind it. Wow, that is really, really cool.
Number 4. The White House. The White House is one of America's most iconic buildings. It's a symbol of shared natural history and home to the most respected and powerful person on earth. Here, the president, branded as the POTUS, charts the course of the country, and the first family lives in the spotlight. It's a home, an office, and a museum. It's a bunker in times of war, a backdrop for command performances or state visits, and the heart of American politics. Every president since John Adams has stayed in this revered building, and the history of the White House extends far beyond the constructions of its walls. From the ground floor, corridor rooms transformed from their early uses as service areas, to the state floor rooms where countless leaders and dignitaries have been entertained, the White House remains a place where history continues to unfold, making it an unforgettable sight. Number 3. The Golden Gate Bridge. There is perhaps no other bridge in the world that captures the imagination of so many people as San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge. An engineering marvel and Art Deco icon, the Golden Gate Bridge does much more than connect San Francisco to Marin County. Named for the straits it spans, the 3-mile passage between San Francisco Bay and the Pacific is a grand symbol of one of the world's most striking cities. Completed in 1937, the $35 million structure of concrete and steel embodied a city's unquenchable spirit and, by extension, the nation's. Set off by its signature orange paint job, twin 750-foot towers that seem to disappear into the heavens, and spidery cables that stretch like harp springs, the Golden Gate is unlike anything else ever built. Admired as a practical feat, the bridge is beloved as a work of art, one of the greatest the 20th century produced in any medium. We couldn't live without it.
The Golden Gate Bridge, it does look really cool, doesn't it? Did he just say it was orange? Man, I always thought it was red. My memories of the Golden Gate Bridge are watching Full House when I'm a kid and you see them all in the car driving across the Golden Gate Bridge. It looks really, really cool. Washington, D.C. Put that on my bucket list for the #1 place I'd like to go to in America. I have reacted to so many videos about Washington, D.C. and the history is just, it made me cry. What they do at Christmas time with the wreaths at that Arlington Cemetery, oh, that is powerful stuff, man. And the tomb of the unknown soldier and how all that stuff works, it's just incredible. Absolutely incredible.
2. The Grand Canyon. In the state of Arizona lies this incredible natural phenomenon, the Grand Canyon. With its unimaginable size and scope, this is one of those stunningly beautiful places that you must go see and see with your own eyes, because photos and videos don't do it justice. It's dramatic and, more than anything else, totally gorgeous. This 277-mile-long canyon is believed to have started more than 5 million years ago. It was formed by the erosion caused by the flow of the Colorado River, which still flows through it, continuing to erode the structure along its course. In some parts, the Grand Canyon is 18 miles wide and up to a mile deep. Just imagine standing on its edge, looking a mile mile down to the river. To get to the canyon, you can either drive or use the Grand Canyon Railway that runs from Williamstown. This historic 64-mile line has food and music on board, providing an enjoyable ride to the Grand Canyon. The most famous viewpoints of the Grand Canyon are Mary Coulter's Lookout Studio, Yavapai Observation Station, and Mather Point. The Grand Canyon is a world beater. No wonder we featured it at number 2.
The Grand Canyon, man, that place does look cool. But if you get lost in there, it looks like you're toast. Did I just see snow there? I thought that it was just in the middle of the desert. It snows at the Grand Canyon? Leave a comment. I'd love to know. I can't believe it. Is that true? Does it really snow at the Grand Canyon? It looks beautiful, and it's something that they should be very, very proud of, I reckon.
And at number 1 on our list, the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty is an icon, a national treasure, and one of the most recognizable figures in the world. Each year, millions who cherish her ideals make their journey to experience her history and grandeur in person. She's a symbol of freedom, inspiration, and hope. The Statue of Liberty was a joint effort between France and the United States, intended to commemorate the lasting friendship between the peoples of the two nations. The French sculptor Frederic Auguste Bartholdi created the statue itself out of sheets of hammered copper, while Alexander Gustave Eiffel, the man behind the famed Eiffel Tower, designed the statue's steel framework. It was given to the United States and erected atop an American-designed pedestal on a small island in Upper New York Bay, now known as Liberty Island, dedicated by President Grover Cleveland in 1886. Over the years, the statue stood tall as millions of immigrants arrived in America via nearby Ellis Island. And in 1986, it underwent an extensive renovation in honor of the centennial of its dedication. Today, the Statue of Liberty remains an enduring symbol of freedom and democracy, as well as one of the world's most recognizable landmarks. We hope you enjoyed our video. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel for more of such entertaining and informative content. Please give us a like and share the video. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our content. We value your feedback a lot, so share your thoughts with us, and also let us know what you think we should cover next in the comment section down below. And until next time, goodbye.
The Statue of Liberty. That was given to them by the French? I had no idea about that. That is really, really cool. It signifies their relationships that they have. That's pretty cool stuff. Did that say the 17th of July? What's the rest of the print there? I just couldn't make it out. Please leave a comment, let me know. The Statue of Liberty is definitely something I'd like to learn more about. That was the video for today. Take care. Cheers from down under. Bye.